Okay, hello everyone and welcome to this new video review. I'm Pablo and I'm the Clumsy Rider, and today I'm planning to show you the Scott Vanguard Evo Jacket Protector 2020. That's a very long name for a back protector, but it's worth the time to mention the Scott Vanguard Evo Protector Jacket 2020 or something. I'll fix it there somewhere. So yeah, we'll go through the good, the bad, things I like, things I don't like, the general specs of course, and who this might be for, if it's for you or not. Welcome to the review. Wait. No. So, as I said, the pros are things that I, in my personal opinion, like about it. It's not necessarily the ultimate truth. This is my own user's point of view. This is what I find, in my personal opinion, that it's good about this one. To start is how lightweight it is. It feels very well if you manage to find the right sizing for you. The mesh that it's made of, you can see there, it's almost like see-through. It's elasticated, so it will feel very fit and feel very well. The other thing I like is the different pockets for different purposes and different access for each one of them. This one here, it has like a upper access. It's a bit tricky to reach if you have bad mobility on your shoulder, but it has really plenty of room. The one in the other side is exactly the same size and shape. You can see there, that's all the contour of the pocket. But this one instead will access through the side and has a zipper that will stay in place. This one is a bit more secure and also a bit easier to access. Next one, you have this small compartment that you access from the top. It seems to be made for a pump. I don't know how safe it will fit because I haven't used it for pump yet, but you have it there. And the one I like the most is this feature with this like valuables pocket. That's again a very secure zipper on the side, and in the back, in the outer side of the pocket, it has this thick, hard foam that will protect your cell phone. This is meant for cell phones or keys or something that could be a bit more delicate. Of course, if you fall very hard, you will break your phone anyway, but that gives you that extra protection here. Next up is that you can remove the protection. As you can see there, you just open these pockets and you remove the whole plate in case you want to clean it or take it out to take some sun or air if you have been riding and it's very sweaty. So it's not fixed there. You can just remove it completely and it will be easier to clean. Other thing I like is that you can add a water bladder. You have this little Velcro strap there. You could hang a water bladder there, and you have a bit extra space there inside. Take the hose through this dedicated hole there, and you can even hook it through this, how do you call it, like hooks, whatever. So I don't think I'll use it, but you have that option in case you want to have a water bladder. So talking about breathability, one thing I forgot to mention is, for example, here you have the plate, the protection itself, and you can almost see through. They have this mesh here in the back protecting it, and in the other side it has the foam itself. It's very flexible. It will fit very, very well to your bag. It will adapt to your everyday movements. So yeah, that's it. And just to end, also one of the things I mentioned it already, but it's you feel the good quality in the overall construction. Everything is well thought. It's a very nice design. Has a very nice fit in once you have it on, and it shouts like quality, good quality. They put a lot of thought and quality behind it. That's a very good plus. Okay, so not everything is perfect, as you know, and here goes my list of the things that I think they're not perfect about this jacket, things that could be improved, or in my opinion, they're not totally okay.
The first one was kind of a big problem for me, is the sizing. The size jumps are very big from one size to the other one, and they don't really fit correctly. According to the size chart, I should have been size ML because I'm 175. I'm 5'8", so I was just in the perfect size for size ML, and that one fitted a bit too tall for me. I used to be size M or L in most of the t-shirts or jerseys I use, but in this case, this one was a bit too tall, a bit too long for my back. So I had to size down for size L, so size S, I'm sorry, and that one fitted perfect. The only problem with it is that you are forced to be very, very fit, because it was a bit too tight. If I gain a bit of weight, for example, now in this quarantine time, oh shit, and that will feel a bit extra tight if you gain some kilos. But just bear that in mind, that the sizing can be a bit too tricky. If you can get to try one before you buy, that would be the perfect thing to do. Next one is that the price. It's kind of expensive. Let's be honest, it is expensive, but you get what you pay for. It's a very good quality. Of course, Scott, the brand Scott, it tends to be quite expensive compared with other brands, but it's a good quality. Anyway, the pricing could be a bit lower, in my opinion. Other thing is that it could be a bit too warm, maybe in very, very warm days. I live in Norway. It doesn't used to be too warm. I haven't gotten the chance to try it in very extreme warm weather, because I bought it in the winter and it is still spring here, but just bear in mind that it could get a bit too warm, very warm weather. Another one that is kind of also very bad, in my opinion, is that it's hard to wear a fanny pack when you are wearing this jacket. I have gotten very used to wear a fanny pack the last year. I used to ride with a Camelback Repack, that it's just so comfortable. But when you have this protection, the fanny pack will press the jacket a bit higher up your back, and you will end up with the protection a bit too high against your neck, and that would be a bit uncomfortable. So I have ended up either using it just the jacket with using the pockets, or the jacket plus a backpacking if I go for a longer ride. One extra thing is that the threads some of them are, especially the elasticated threads on the pockets, can be a bit like, don't drag them too hard, because for example the first day I bought it, I dragged one of those elasticated parts and it came this tiny little thread out. But it hasn't broken, it's still totally functional, but just be gentle with the threads. It's still good quality, but just bear in mind that if you drag too hard that part, it could come out. So that's my list about things I don't like so much about the jacket. Now I want you to see how is the system that I follow with the jacket.
Okay, so I wanted to show you guys a little example of the amount of things that you can fit in the pocket, so you could have a general idea of what kind of things, or the amount of things that you could carry in them, and also just to show you a little example of the organization that I use when I wear this jacket. To start, the safe pocket, you have, as I mentioned here, you have the zipper. It fits perfect. This is a Huawei H something 30 2019. Keys will fit there. I feel a bit unsafe about carrying the keys in the same side pocket than the cell phone, but whatever, this is just an example. You could put the keys somewhere else too. This pocket with the extra elastic strap seems to be made for a pump, so pump goes there. This is just a tiny little extra kit that with the patches and CO pump and stuff like that. I will fit this one here because the pressure, when you have it on, you will keep it safe and it won't slide away. I will also fit here things that I don't use so often, because it's a bit, for me personally, it's a bit hard to reach from the top. I don't have so good mobility on my shoulders, so these things I don't use so often. Just a tiny tripod for the GoPro when I want to film myself. Just if you want to. You never know what can happen on the trails. Just be prepared. There, I don't think I'll use it, but you never know. Multi-tool is a tiny I carry another multi-tool on my bike. It's just a tiny one. This extra band-aids, just in case, you never know. This one will go in this pocket because this is much easier to reach. You never know what can happen on trails. Don't ask. Goes there. This, I don't have any snack now. This is just meant to symbolize snacks. Or if you need something else, snacks. Let's say this is a snack. It's a snack, but it will fit there. This is just zip ties. I carry zip ties all the time just in case. They can serve different purposes. And there you have it. So all that will fit very well. Now what I will do is just put the protection on, and you will see how it looks when I have it on me with all this gear on. Of course, enduro racing, I have raced just very few enduro races. I'm just still a new beginner, but I have noticed that I feel quite exposed. I always, when I race, I ride on the edge of a bit above my comfort zone. So it's always good to have that extra protection when we ride enduro. Aggressive trail riding, just if you always like to push your limits a little bit too far, a bit over what you like, again over your comfort zone, it's always wise to have some extra protection for your back. And really, like everyday trail riding, even just right outside your door, we usually think, oh, I'm wearing a helmet, I'm wearing knee pads, I have everything I need, I'm protected. But in my opinion, it's more important to protect your back than protect your knees. Of course, you hit your knees and you have more chances to hurt them more often than your back. But a big hit, just a tiny fail, can lead to a very, very bad accident, and a very bad accident without a back protector could lead to a very bad consequences. So my opinion is, even just for everyday trail riding, it's wise to protect your back. I think for maybe bike park applications, it's not strong enough. Then I would recommend something with a level 2 protection. But if you don't have anything else and this is all you have, of course it could protect you up to a certain point. But for bike park application, I would, in my opinion, I would use something with level 2 protection. Okay, so far that's all I have to say about this little Vanguard Scott Protector Jacket Evo 2020 or something. I hope you liked this review. I hope it was useful for you, all I had to say. If you have any questions or comments, or you disagree, you agree with me, just let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. I am still a small channel. I'm just starting, but I have different projects and ideas when it comes to different reviews and things like that could help people and of course entertain. So if you like this review, please make sure to like and please subscribe. More content is coming. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Cheers. I have different things that I am planning to no. This Scott Evo Vanguard no. Yeah, that's about it. Cuckoo.